Welcome guys, this is Xander bringing you Civilization 5 Gods and Kings. This is my first recording of it, but I have played quite a bit. Basically what I'm going to be doing is I'm actually going to be playing at the game pace of Marathon. Yes, it's going to be lengthy, so these videos will probably get quite long. But for the most part, a lot of it's just clicking next turn and trying to get to where we need to. But I think it'll be interesting because it's a little different mindset going into this than a quick game. I'm going to be playing as Fractal of the Maya. Not so much for the long count, but the great person of our choice will be nice. But I'm mostly doing it for these. And once we get through the startup video, I'll kind of explain why. I'm going to play on a fractal map, and on the normal difficulty of Prince. So let's go into the advance. I want to drop this down to 5 teams. The map's going to be huge. City-states, I want to have 30, so I reduce the number of civilizations, but increase the number of city-states, because I'm pretty sure a huge map starts at 24, yeah. So I've cut off 7 players and added 6 city-states, so the amount of land still pretty much being covered, and there's just less people going for a victory. As far as everything else, I'm not adding anything, just taking time off the victory type. I'm not sure what I'm going to go for. Might try for culture or diplomatic. I'm not huge on domination, but we'll see.
Exalted King Pakal the Great, favored son of the gods and shield to the citizens of the Palanque domain. After years of strife at the hands of your neighboring rivals, you struck back at the enemies of your people, sacrificing their leaders in retribution for the insults dealt to your predecessors. The glory of Palanque was restored only by the guidance afforded by your wisdom, as you orchestrated vast reconstruction efforts within the city, creating some of the greatest monuments and architecture your people and the world have ever known. Illustrious King, your people once again look to you for leadership and counsel in the coming days. Will you channel the will of the gods and restore your once proud kingdom to its greatest heights? Will you build new monuments to forever enshrine the memories of your people? Can you build a civilization that will stand the test of time?
Alrighty. So as I said, we're doing this for these 2 benefits. The Atlas replaces the Archer, and is actually available immediately. And because we're playing on Marathon, the opening technologies basically take, I think, 35 turns. So if we're investing that time into like pottery and mining, I really don't have time to focus on archery early game. So having access to a ranged unit that early is going to be way beneficial for this kind of play. And then the other one, the pyramid, which will replace the shrine once we learn pottery. So instead of just faith, this also adds science, and the science for this is going to be massive to get ahead of that tech curve above everyone else. So while it's only +2, you figure if it's taking already 35 turns for this, that takes 135 for taking. I'll have to see in a minute exactly how much we get. Let's take a look at our starting area. We got gems here, dyes there, 2 sets of stone. I don't see anything with 3 food. It's on the grassland hill river, so the river is coming up this way. And there's another hill here I could use for production. I really like this a lot. and if I settled here, it'd be 2 production, 1 gold, and 2 food for settling the city there. And we've got plenty of food around us, actually. Not a massive amount of production, but I think like there's these hills here that I could eventually just buy if it doesn't like auto expand to that. So I think that wouldn't be. No, there's a lot of rivers around here. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I think here would be a good base point. Let's start there. Alrighty. Production. Oh, that's nice and cheap. 20 turns. I know previously when there's only been 1 production on me and nothing on another tile. What's the city currently using? Okay. So yeah, we got 3 hammers between these 2. I know in the past I've only had, trying this, I've had 1, and the monument's taken 30 turns. So this is a beautiful start. So it's shouldn't take too long. Okay, it says 45 turns till border growth. Well, this is only going to take 20 turns to get this, so it's actually going to be a lot less than that. As for technology, as I said, the pyramids are going to be a huge benefactor. So pottery is going to be the first thing we get, but we're actually going to then further and go into writing. Because this great library is pretty much a must in my books. That increased science, like I said, is going to be the biggest thing for us, because as you can see, this is taking 34 turns, this is taking 54, so it will take us time to get through these. So I want that science, and eventually I'm going to want the National College as well. Those are the 2 biggest and most important wonders for us to build. Stonehenge wouldn't be terrible for the faith, because it requires 30 just to get the first Pantheon founded. I'm pretty sure once one is founded, the second one is going to cost, I think, 45. So until we get that pyramid going, we're not really going to have a whole lot going for us. Other than that, from writing, we'll probably go straight to calendar, just because after I get the great library actually completed, that it provides 1 free technology, and I want to use that to actually unlock philosophy. I'm not going to force learn it, it's just way too many turns. If we get that free technology and get that far ahead and get started on the National College, that'll put us way above everybody else that we're playing against. And then from there I'll probably pick up mining, so that we can actually work this tile and convert any of the other things into mines. I do have the 2 stones, so actually even going 1 step further, saying masonry followed by that wouldn't hurt. That would unlock the pyramids, which would give us 2 free workers, which I'm pretty sure costs, right now they're at 35 turns. I'm pretty sure if we get a bit more production it'll drop to about 20, but we can invest that time in the pyramids and kind of really get the 2 workers on top of the increased tile production speed, because that is also increased as well. I'm pretty sure some of the tiles that I've worked in the past have been like 8 or 9 turns before anything is actually completed. So I'm not going to be building a scout. There's not going to be anything around us that's going to be too concerning to have a scout. I can just use my warrior to be out scouting for us, and I'm not too concerned about anything. I'm not building a worker anytime soon, so if there is barbarians, or are barbarians I suppose would be the better way of saying it, I'll also let the city kill it, because it's not like he can do anything. There's no improvements, no workers. So I'll just have the newly improved spearmen go on the hunt. And basically while he's out, I'm pretty much hunting for a second spot to set up a city. So like I said, for the most part, it's just a lot of clicking next for next turn. There's some copper up here. I like a lot of the production, but there's not a whole lot of food around it at the moment. Let's see what else we have over here. Oh, there's some food on the side. I would have liked a one of these tiles, something with 3 food. That would have been nice. So I'm basically going to do a circle around Palenque, and then from there I'll start heading outwards a little bit further. Okay, there's a barb camp. I'm not gonna deal with it too much right now. I'm not too concerned with it, because for all I know, there could be a city-state around that's gonna want them destroyed, and I'd rather do that and get their influence with them. But that's if there's a city-state around. See, here I could make something work. There's 3 food there and a lot of production. The sheep, which I'm pretty sure if I build a pasture, it goes an extra food tile. So it'd be 1 food, 2 production, and then an extra food if it's being worked by the city. And on top of that, if we manage, because it's desert tile, if we built the Petra wonder, that would make this very, very viable and worth it. So, okay, let's hope this ancient rune offers either faith to get our religion going, or it could be a pointless map. Okay, so discovered runes there and runes there. Okay, so instead of coming around, I'm actually going to head out to those. But anyways, as far as the runes, what I'm mostly wanting are 3 things. I either want a free citizen, because that, like, as you can see, we're 16 turns in and still don't have a second citizen, so it takes a long time for a city to build. So a free citizen would have been amazing. Other than that, I would have liked religion, because we got nothing, and I'm pretty sure if you fall on one, I know I've hit one that's given me like 190 before, so that would be nice. The other thing that wouldn't be terrible, actually would be amazing actually, would be a free technology.
The haft of the arrow had been feathered with...
Awesome! Archery! So the most useless technology for us. Uncovered for free. There's nothing in here because the Atlas is over here. However, I would have preferred mining, but that being said, that's one thing we're not having to spend turns learning to get to the wheel, and then mathematics. So it's not a terrible thing to have learnt. I would have preferred something else that we could actually utilize, but I suppose for now that's okay. Production. Okay, so what we're gonna do, they're saying to get a scout. That's gonna take 13 turns. Pottery's done in 14. Okay, yeah, let's do that, and then we'll start heading out this way. Just because it's not as islandy as I was expecting. This is more like a massive continent, so we are going to need to discover a bit more, a bit faster. Okay, there's borders of water. 90 crappy gold, hooray! Trust me, 90 gold in this kind of playthrough is like nothing to purchase anything. Look at the settler. On a standard game, this is 500. This now is 1160. So yeah, 90 gold is, well, like I said, nothing. I'll come down, I'll check this out, come back up this way, and then let's see what we got. Ooh, Pantheon is founded. So 22 turns. It's either Boudica, but I highly doubt it because she would have been making either 1 or 2 per turn. So it would have been either turn 15 or it should have landed on turn 30. So I'm assuming someone found a rune and got lucky. So good for them. 30% increase in city range combat strength. They do tend to go for that one first. I don't really care about it too much myself. I don't really do a whole lot. Well, it's great for defending. Ooh, okay. You find a survivor lost in the ruins. It's gratitude. In gratitude, they settle in one of your cities, increasing its population. That is great. So that means things are going to get built 10 times faster. It increases our science, so pottery just dropped from 14 to 7 turns. That is awesome. Okay. Let's go one more turn. Ooh, hello. Okay, we're gonna head down this way and kind of see what we got. So far, I haven't found any super hot, amazing spots to build a second city. Like here, we could make it work, but again, all these blue desert tiles are kind of useless. It'd have been better if there was a river running through it and had a bunch of floodplains, because then that would have provided food and gold. So unfortunately, there's nothing really that I'm seeing. There is another 3 food, another 3 food there. Stone, another 3 food. And production along that border here. So technically here could work as well. There'd be the food for it, production to back it up. But I'm still kind of skeptic on it. Some silk there, gold there, incense there. There's a lot of forest jungle. I'm not too fond of down here. See, I have no problems setting up in a desert if there's a river. I actually kind of like them, in fact. There's a lot of rivers here. I'm hoping one of them kind of forks out, but I doubt it. I highly doubt it. Pottery! Rah! Okay, I'm going to set up a queue. I'll let this scout finish. He's only got 1 turn left. Then we want to do the pyramid and get a granary going for the increased food. Writing's going to take another 35 turns, so we're more than enough time to get some things made up. Another barb camp. So how many have we found now? 3, I believe. Oh, no. Okay. These scouts here. Let's head down first. I'll kind of come down this way, let the warrior come up, meet up, and kind of start clearing the rest of this before coming back home. It's the ultimate goal. Next turn.
So teach us to number our days.
That is phenomenal.
Our hearts unto wisdom.
Okay. That just saved us a buttload of time. Between archery and calendar. Oof. I can't ask for more at this point. Well, I guess I technically could. I would have liked some faith, but I shall be happy with what I've been given. Some sugar, another hill. So a lot of these sheep tiles around. And there's bananas. Could do something here. The hills I could turn into mines that would provide enough production between that one, this one, this one. And actually I think that's a hill as well. Yes, it is. So much to uncover still. Probably need a second scout, depending how big this is. Alright, we got our first social policy. What I am thinking, since we're going to need enough production for that we would go for aristocracy first. So, and on top of that, going tradition over liberty for the first one is always better, just because this grants 3 culture in your capital right off the bat. This only provides 1 culture in every city. At this point in time, we only have the capital, so we're actually getting more culture out of this, which will increase border growth and increase how quickly we get our next policy. And then this for the 15% increase in production for the wonders is going to be great. From that, then I say we go into Liberty and then pick up Republic for the increased production in all cities, including the capital. So for now, we'll go this way. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then from there, it's kind of up in the air as to where exactly do we go. I'm not sure if I want the free worker or the free settler and get a second city going. Do I put into legalism and start really growing our capital with the landed elite, or we go citizenship representation so that our culture costs are lower, and then start getting the extra settlers to build their second cities. So for the most part, these two are going to come in handy, and then I'm not sure if I'll go into piety or wait for rationalism. So for now, let's just focus on those and we'll kind of go from there. Unit needs orders. You can come over here. I'll need to uncover those two. Scout. I want you up here. You come here. Okay, so nothing of any use. Got 10 turns left on our pyramid, which is nice. Once we get that, you'll see this number drop as well. I'm almost tempted to throw him on auto discover or whatever it is. There's another barbarian encampment. Nothing there. Palenque wants gold. Unfortunately, it's way over here. And even then, there's not even a good food source. Like, yeah, there's the wheat, but it's only 2. I want some. If I'm setting up a second city, it's going to basically require a 3 food production. I want that second city to produce and grow as quickly as possible. I can't have it basically lagging behind. So let's see what you are. 50 faith. Awesome. That is gorgeous. Now I will officially say I can't ask for more. because it's giving me exactly what I wanted. Okay, so that's all there is for the desert. Nothing super spectacular. I would have preferred a little bit more going on here, but oh well, it's not much we can do. Who knows, we might find something up here that might be worthwhile. There's one random desert tile. That's just odd. But let's take a look. Like, there's 2 production, 2 gold for the copper, 2 production 1 gold, 2 production 1 gold. There's 3 food there, 2 food there. So if I built a city on that desert tile, building a city would automatically put you up to 2 food. It's already got 2 production. It would have this to feed off of, that to feed off of, that could be turned into a farm, increasing it even further. I'm pretty sure a pasture would add 1 production, I believe. And then all of these can be turned into mines. So those would be good. And then it would just further expand into the food. And then pick up more production from here, more production from these hills. So I think here wouldn't be terrible, and we'd get an extra luxury. So here actually might be our next best option. But I'll keep looking around with the scout, because there might be something up here as well. I'm seeing more production and more cattle. So we'll see. Alright, now as for religion, basically what was going through my mind, now I know there's a lot of stone. Theoretically you could have a lot of plantations and stuff like that. I'm not going to be doing a whole lot with desert, so desert folklore is not that big a deal. However, I was thinking of this monument to the gods. It's plus 15% production of ancient and classical wonders. Now, I do realize that after we get out of the classical era, it becomes obsolete and doesn't persist out throughout the game, whereas, you know, like, say, God of Craftsman would. Yes, I do understand that. However, what I am thinking, if we get that, that'll increase or decrease the amount of time it takes to build this, right? So the Great Library is an ancient. That would be nice to make. Stonehenge would be nice to make. That's also here. Pyramids would be nice. It wouldn't be not my number one thing I'm going after, but the 2 extra workers would be nice. I'm not gonna say no to that. Come over to the classical era. We got the hanging gardens. I do want to make, absolutely. Plus 6 food would be great, and it provides a free garden, which isn't available until the medieval era. Like that's wonderful. Like plus 25% great people generation in the city. Like, why would you not want that for 6 food and 25% increase in great people? I do want that. Also within classical era is the National College that we're also going after for increased science. That's going to be a benefit. National Epic, again, another plus 25% great people generation. So figure if you get National Epic and Hagen Gardens, you're up to 50% great people generation in your capital. That is just astonishing, especially this early in the game. You know, you get some great scientists, you know, you can either help them unlock technologies for you, or turn the tiles into science to just have constant increase in everything. So that's what I'm thinking mostly. There are a couple other wonders like the Terracotta Army, which wouldn't be terrible if we had the time for it. It would be worth doing for plus 6 culture. Colossus, we don't have any coastal cities, so the Colossus and the Great Lighthouse will be obsolete for us. But the Petra, as I mentioned, if we did happen to build a desert city, also would not be bad. I know there's some more desert down there, but it's not a big deal. I'm thinking this to help us get ahead of the technology curve, basically, and get the wonders before any of the other 5 civs do. So if we can do that, that should put us at a pretty good head start for everything else. And on top of that, it eventually lead us into, once we get philosophy and Nash and drama and poetry, it'll lead us into theology, which this is what I'm looking at, the Hagia Sophia. So basically, if we don't build enough faith, if we can't get Stonehenge to build enough faith to get our great prophet, this would provide it. And basically we'd get here way before anyone else. So this would pretty much be free game to us, including the Great Mosque of Jen and the Grand Temple. So if we add up all that, that's 8 faith, another 3, so we're up to 11, and another 3, 14. So just these 3 alone that we'll get before anyone else will be an extra 14 faith to continue producing. So that's what I'm going to go with. There are some other ones that are nice, like religious sentiment. I do like the 15% border growth, and there is the 10% faster food growth. On any other kind of gameplay, I probably would choose one of those instead of this one. But for this, we are going to go with Monument to the Gods. Okay. So our Pantheon is now founded. We still have 5 turns left on our pyramid, which is not too bad. Oh, hello. Okay, what do we have up here? Okay, not a whole lot of super wonderful stuff. So here's still looking to be the best possible option. I'm gonna have him pick up the ruins and then probably start beating down this guy just because he's kind of in the way. How could I not make that in 1 turn? That is so messed up. Okay, so we've pretty much gone full circle around Palenque. We found 1 decent starting zone, starting zone, founding spot for a 2nd city. This wouldn't be terrible. I could make that really produce enough. And it would expand into basically these tiles where there's a lot more food. This would be very defendable. There's only 1 tile here, or it's technically 2 they could possibly come from. Melees would only have 1. Range might have a 2nd, but I don't know if that would work if the mountain might be in the range way. Although they're both hills, so they might be able to. But then even this way, like, it's just all flat land coming across a river on both sides. So this would be a very defensive city as well. So I think that'll probably be where I set up. And surprisingly, I haven't found any of the city-states, considering I have 30 of them in the game. Are you kidding me? You attacked me? Oh, thank you for telling me where things I don't need to know are. Okay, so some faith up here. Oh, there we go, Quebec City. Maritime and friendly. These guys, I do like. Maritime cities are probably going to be your #1 to want to get on your side, just because they add food to your capital. So the more you can get, the faster you're going to grow, the more tiles you'll be able to work, and that'll just increase, you know, everything, your gold production, your production. The more population you get, the more science you'll have. So it's just beneficial all around to be friends with these maritime unit or city-states. You can do militaristic if you like. I personally don't care for it. I don't need the increased army, especially for this playthrough. It's not that big a deal. And then from there, okay, so hold on. Unknown civilization started worshipping a pantheon of the gods. They have chosen the belief of stone circles, so +2 faith from quarries. That's not bad. So, I guess they got a lot of stone or marble around them. I'm not sure if there's anything else that adds a quarry other than those two, but okay. I mean, theoretically, if we did it, that would have been 2, 4, 6 plus 6 faith from that city. But I'm not even seeing any more other than here. Okay, so who knows? Good for them, I suppose. Yeah, I don't really need to worry about anything attacking my city, so Quebec might ask us to get rid of these guys for them. Oh, here's a coast. There's another city-state there, so they're all kind of on the borders of the water. So we have some water borders here and here, so this might be starting to round out. I think what I'm gonna do is keep scouting out a bit this way. Tier mercantile hostile. Okay, these guys are hostile on top of being mercantile. Not gonna care if they're happy with me or not. If we're allies, so be it. I'm not gonna go after them to be. Quebec, I will. And I think the fact that there's an encampment here and an encampment there, we could probably actually become allies with them super early in the game. Okay. I'm gonna bring these guys up and around and scout the top here, and then probably bring them back around to take these camps out once Quebec starts crying for it. 70 gold, don't say it's so. We'll go up here. Ooh, a natural wonder, nice. The Great Mesa increased our happiness, which is nice. So we're at 6 overall, 1 from natural wonders, and if worked +2 production +3 gold. The output's not amazing. I'm not going to be too concerned about it, and it's like right on this guy's borders. He'll probably expand into that anyways. Okay, so let's find out who this is. There's a lot of city-states right on the coast. That's weird. Jakarta. Another maritime and friendly. So that's another city-state I do want to be friends with. So, what was Quebec City? Also friendly. So we got 2 friendly maritime city-states right here. So that will be amazing, because Jakarta is going to want these guys gone as well. So that's nice. In which case, I might have to, Okay, so we finished the, shrine. Granary got started. Actually, how much would it cost to buy an Atlas? 420. That is pricey. And how much to add? 16 turns. I only got 9 turns left on writing. He won't be finished on time. Oh boy. What if I set the city to production? How long would it take now? 12 turns. And that's done in 9. So I could wait 3 turns, I guess. Oops. Okay, let's get the Atlas on there, and we'll send him first. I want him out. Because as soon as the Great Library comes up, that's going as the next available thing. So 9 turns left on that, and then it's going straight to mining because we already finished calendar. That's fine. Okay. You can. Yeah, let's come up here. There's another barbarian camp, so he's gonna want them cleared out as well. I think I'm gonna have this guy kind of follow the coast, just so that we can kind of see how far and how big this island really is. Let's get up on this hill. Jesus, cultured friendly. Okay. I'm liking all these friendly states. They're easy to please. And they're all on the coast. That's just weird. At least I believe he's on the coast. I'll have to take a better look, but I'm pretty sure. Well, it's defended well. There's a lot of mountains around him. Yeah, I'll kind of stay on the outskirts of him. A new policy, aristocracy. Awesome. So now we're at 30% increased production on all ancient and classic wonders, and then plus 15% on all other wonders. So even stuff in the future will be able to build them a little bit quicker. Although I do realize everyone else also has that option. Okay. Should probably come in and clear this out as well, but I could probably do that after. So far I haven't seen another actual civ just yet. Oh, those look like actual borders. Yes, they are. Okay, so there is going to be someone else on the island with us, based on that. I'm surprised I haven't seen anyone come over here yet. They might not have a scout, or they're probably kind of staying within their own territory. But blue borders, it's probably Sweden. That's my guess. Really? Okay, so you're right on the borders there. I want you to come back out to... No, I don't want you going that way. I hate it when they cut through city-states. Will that finish you off? No, he's got a smidgen of life left. Okay. Tyr wants the encampment destroyed. I want that encampment destroyed. Interesting. Okay, let's... Paris, Napoleon.
Bienvenue.
Welcome. Alright. And Palenque, yep. You will finish killing him off. Okay, so we got Paris right there as well, so... Tyr, I believe, is the only one that wants anything done, and of course they're the freaking mercantile one that I could care less about. Lovely! Well, let's go this way. So there's going to be too many runs. They're already at 4 pop. How are they at 4 pop? And no, I don't like that. I'm stagnating. No, I have to... it's not gonna finish on time. Oh well. I'll let the Atlas kind of finish off. It'll take a few more turns than I would like before to get the library started. But I don't think anyone else is gonna be able to build it faster than us. Let's get you over here. He's got some salt. I'm assuming he's probably going to branch out into these gems, so it's not like I can even trade my gems to him either. That's pretty much the borders there. Edge of the water probably sits right there, so. Oh, another natural wonder. Uluru. Okay, increases happiness again, so we're at 2 from discovering natural wonders. Output worked. 2 food, 6 faith. That's actually really nice. But it's really far out there for me to even consider anything. Looks like the earth is kind of coming back up. Alrighty, we got writing. I could have probably left that up, but that's going on the queue, and that's gonna go next. And I'll leave it at 61 turns for now until I get that. So I'll let the 16 turns go by, get up to 4, and then kind of go to production, and hopefully it won't stagnate, because I do need the population to grow. As for you, sir, you can come down here, and I'm basically gonna wait until the other civs, or the other city-states, start complaining about the barbarian camps and have him take them out. Here's another one. Again, on the coast. It's like they have fear of being inland or something. Singapore. Mercantile and irrational. Okay, I could care less about you. On the grand scale of things, if I have time to help them and they're not retarded, I might consider it, but otherwise, they pretty much take a back seat in anything I do. So I'm at Singapore. City Palenque. There's another one. Go away. Not you. I want you to stay on alert for now, so you can heal up a bit. Just gonna sneak around this barb camp. Oh, there's a Washington.
The people of the United States of America welcome you.
I bet. Okay, so I am honored to meet you. It is my earnest hope that our two people can live side by side in peace and prosperity. Sure, considering I have no idea where you are. They have spearmen right now as well. We're just gonna go this way. There's another city-state there. So this is looking like this is probably like the main continent of the map. So out of 5 civilizations, we've got 3 of us on this one. Alrighty. City might or might not kill them. And it did. Okay, so Atlas, I'm gonna want you to come, because I got my spearmen up there to cover those two. Yeah, let's get you kind of like up here, and then depending on which camp they want taken out first, I can kind of maneuver my guys around that. Rational mercantile again. Okay, that's fine. Okay, not sure how far up the water goes that way. Oops, next turn. And there's not a whole lot of actual good city locations, even up here. Let's go up here. Okay, so the water kind of just up and around. And even if there is ancient ruins, he's going to get them before I do, so I'm not concerned about that. Not south. I was hoping this one around him, but should have known he would have been a coastal city. Zanzibar targets nearby encampment. I could care less. Quebec City, though. You want something taken care of. Okay, the Atlas will then head to here. And then I'll come up that way. We'll just go over here. It was only a matter of time before they decided to scream for help. I'm pretty sure it's the same camp that Tyr wanted. Yeah, so it'll help both of them. Tyr I'm not too concerned about, but I do want to help out Quebec. Okay, so the water comes down this way. And then who knows how far down it goes south. That's the French running away. I'm hoping he goes after. No, comes after me. Crap. Okay, you attack them. And you are going to run away through the forest. Yes. I have no idea where Washington is set up. People that like to smile the most, so Washington's the happiest, and we're tied with Napoleon for last place. Yeah. But I haven't worked this or this yet. And once I do, that'll go up by 8. But I gotta get a worker out first for that, obviously. Okay, so at this point here, I'm not too concerned about what's discovered. So what I want to do for you, I want to get you to heal up, and then once he's done healing up, we're actually going to put him on auto. Okay, I can't even think of the name right now. Oh boy, that's sad. What is it? No, it's driving me up the wall. Explore. Yes, auto explore. That's what it's gonna be. As I wouldn't doubt it, there's still some decent things below me. Okay, let's take over this camp. 75 gold, but we're up 50 on both. So now Quebec is providing 2 food in our capital, so that is great. We just hit our 4th population. I want to put this back to production focus. We're not stagnating with 132 turns, but our library is down to 35. That is just ridiculous, because without all of the improvements that we've done with aristocracy, the religion, normally this is well over 100 turns, so having it down to 35 is just great. Yep, and yes. So as you can see now, the city of Palenque has 4 food. If Jakarta just all of a sudden turned around and said, I want these guys out of here, and we took them out and became friends, or even these ones, we get another 2 food. And actually what I'm going to do with Quebec to even further progress that, I'm actually going to make them allies instead. So I'm pretty sure as ally we get up to what is it, 3 food, I believe, and then 1 food in all of the cities, but we don't have anything else. But I'm pretty sure it will provide an extra food. So what I want to do, I have 729 gold, currently at 49 of 30. Now if I give them the extra 15, that would put us at 64. So for 4 turns, we would be allies only. I could do the 500. To really make that last. Yeah, I think I'll do that. That'll give us... Actually, no, forget it. I'll just stay friends, and hopefully Jakarta will want something, and we can take them out and get 2 food from them as well. You start heading more in the center. Yeah, sure. Let's hit them. Why not? Come on, next turn. Like I said, tier I could care less about. We're friends, we're not. That's not a big deal to me. Unit promotion! Hooray! And that list. I personally like the rough terrain. Just because you never know what's you got around you. There's forests around here, there's hill everywhere. There's forests all down here. Yeah, there's all this open terrain, but I don't really foresee me sending him or any of my guys over there. I got a lot of rough terrain here. Even if I got a second city here, there's all these hills and mountains. Even the city where I want to be settling it's on a hill, so although I guess it's where I'm attacking, but it doesn't matter. I prefer rough over open. Okay, that's that. Else needs orders. You do. Okay. It'll be a matter of time before they start wanting this one out of here. I just hope they start attacking these guys soon. And these guys can start harassing them. Yeah, I do see you there. Okay, so that one's gone. I'm gonna send you. I'll send you, I guess, this way. Doesn't matter if I go into their borders because we're friends now, so they're fine with that. Okay, from a distance, I couldn't even tell if I actually had the dice for some reason. Ooh, and an archer, so hopefully they'll hit Jakarta, and Jakarta will start crying for help. That'd be nice. My luck, he's gonna come down here and start shooting me. No, he didn't. Okay, so for now, you do nothing. Oh, William. Business. What business do you have in the Netherlands? I am William of Orange, its sovereign ruler. William of Orange. Well, I can see you're dressed in it. Obviously means there's something over here, unless he picked up sailing and is. He would have had to pick up sailing and optics, which is impossible, because no one's entered the classical era. So that means 4 out of 5 of us are on one island. Lovely. Okay, just be on alert. You need a better position. That's not a better position. That's. This would probably. Okay, you go auto exploring. Don't get killed. Next. And even if he auto explores, anything he uncovers will automatically pop up. So I'm not too concerned. There's another policy. How long for the next one? 46 turns. Okay. Okay, so that's an advantage range. So you can stay there and be on alert. I'd really like for Quebec to want these guys gone, because that'd give me another 50 We're putting him up to 94, which would be really, really nice. Actually, for now, since I'm not actually seeing them, I want you in there. Put you on defensive there.
Is the following trade of interest?
Yes. I'll be friendly with as many of the 5 civilizations as possible. The less war, the better. I absolutely try to avoid it at all costs. So I'm not gonna try and expand. Like, we have a lot of room to work with. So, oh, love it. This. So these guys want that camp gone. Jakarta wants this camp gone. I wish Quebec would want that camp gone. Okay, Jakarta, hold on a little bit. We will wait to see if Quebec also sets its sight on that camp. However, what we will do, I'll send you. No, you stay there. I'll send. Nah, actually, range will be better. I'll send the Atlas to take care of this one for Kathmandu. Though I might be able to wait until Jakarta also wants them dealt with. And kind of end up with Jakarta and Quebec City both as allies, but there's no telling if they actually will. That's just me being hopeful. I mean, they are close enough to their borders too. They're only 1, 2, 3 tiles away. So it's not like they couldn't be concerned. 1, 2, technically only 2 tiles for them. But they want this one taken care of, which is, okay, 2 borders as well. Okay, never mind. I don't know if it's a two tile difference, because this one also was 2 tiles that way. Although tier 1 of these guys gone, they're nowhere near 2 tiles. So I'll start hitting them, but I actually won't take out the camp for now. Who needs orders? Nobody. Let's go. There's another city-state here. Actually, before I kill that, I want to come see these guys and see who they are, because they might want them killed too. Ooh, well, hello. Yeah, we'll start beating you down instead. Oh, there we go. How are we doing on this? 21 turns. Singapore is under attack. Oh, where was Singapore again? Yeah, that really made a dent. Singapore. Don't care about Singapore. Unit needs orders. Okay, they just popped out another brute. So what I want to do is actually back up on the hill. So hopefully that brute will start heading this way and piss off Jakarta. So I don't have to take care of them just yet, but I do have to take care of them eventually, otherwise they're gonna revoke their quest. Yeah, how much would you hit them for? Not enough to kill them. They still have 39 health, the most I'll do is 27. What is the info on them? Barbarian doesn't give me their health. I can't keep him here because they all want to and they'll come in. So unfortunately I kind of have to back him off just a little bit. Palanque. Go away. So, actually, what I will do instead is I'll back off to here. You can only move up one, and I'll arrange him from there, actually. I don't care about Tyr. Tyr can go bite the big one. I don't want to lose Quebec. I'll make sure Quebec stays at least friends, at the very least. Can he get all the way there? No. Let's move him there for now. That's fine. That's fine. 18 turns on that. Jakarta under attack. Hahaha. That was a different one. Oh, I should have killed off that one. Oh well. It's not like it'll do anything. Yeah, you can finish him off. You can hit him. So I'm pretty sure the fact that they're in Jakarta's territory and we killed them there, I think it's a very small amount of influence, but it would still be better than nothing. Oh, are you gonna kill him on me? Oh, he did too. You butthole. Oh, I should have just left him be and let you guys deal with him first. Oh, it sucks. What a waste. Okay. Drill one. Yes. And you can kind of just stay alert there. You can hit him. Of course, not enough to kill him. And then we'll kind of send the Atlas around this way, meet them, and see exactly what we have going on. All that. Oh, never mind. I don't know. Yeah, he finished uncovering all that. Palenque. Finish him off. Okay, don't care about that. Okay. It's almost running out. Ugh. Promote a unit. Survivalism. Yes. Man, they just keep bringing more and more of these guys. Oh well. Up another hill. Let's bring you this way. So, I was trying to think if this would have been any good to build a city on as well, but not entirely. Like there's a massive amount of production, but there's no food. Why does everything have to be so difficult? What is taking so long? Come on, barbarians, move. Alright. No, we're gonna hit them. 14 turns left on the library. That's gonna run out 4 turns, which is not gonna be nice. met Prague, who is a cultural hostile. Since they're hostile, I'm not going to concern myself. They can't hit us. We're going to head out this way with them. New research? You don't say. Okay, so I said I was going to use the tech from Great Library to get the philosophy, so that can stay the same. Also, building the oracle would actually be pretty good too. One free social policy wouldn't be terrible. I think what I'll go for next is mathematics, so we can unlock the hanging gardens, pastures from animal husbandry. Because if I come up here, I'm going to need the pasture for the cattle. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to unlock horses as well. But mostly I'm going for the hanging gardens. That's the important thing there. And then after that, drama and poetry for the national epic. And then it's another thing that needs to be unlocked to theology. So we'll do that. Don't need that per se right now. Go this way so we can kind of unlock the terracotta army. Yeah, let's start with that. Okay, that we dealt with. Prague's become uneasy with them. Okay, so it's two city-states that want them out of here, so that would be worth taking out now. And I've met them. Okay, so that's good. So next turn, we're gonna have the Atlas take this camp out. I would prefer Jakarta want them, but because then I can have him take that camp out, him take this camp out, and Jakarta all of a sudden is an ally. Yeah, you take care of him. Let's start discovering a bit more. Yeah, you can go that way. But at the same time, I am going to need him, or this camp, taken out soon, because that's not going to last much longer. Okay, so I'm going to come take this guy out, even though Quebec hasn't declared that they want him killed yet either. So I'm not going to be wiping out all of the barb camps, only the ones city-states want. I have no concern about them running around amok in my territory at this moment. However, they will be a nuisance to other civs, like Paris, like this encampment might be attacking their borders. So I shall let them. Okay, next turn. I still can't believe how fast this is being built. Like I said earlier, it's standard like over 100 turns for that to be built. So the fact that that is being built, going to be on what, turn 114 roughly, when that actually does get built, is just crazy to me. Okay, let's see. Can we see them from here? Yes, we can. Okay. I could start clearing that. I think I'm actually going to head south instead, because I have no idea what's under any of that. No. Come on, Quebec. You know you want them gone. Go away. Okay, so Quebec. They do want me in? Which one? I want me to defeat barbarian units invading their country. I wonder if they got some running amok around them. It is possible. Because these guys want the actual encampments destroyed. Singapore wants both. Oh, okay. I could probably work my faith up back with that. That'll be fine. But for now, I'm going to... what is that? 31. So yeah, I'll do this. Get up to 61. We'll be allies for a turn. We'll then be friends for the next 30. So yeah, allied with them will provide 3 food, so that is good. It'll take 52 turns. But as soon as this camp's destroyed, Jakarta is going to become friends as well, increasing our food even further. They are being attacked. Interesting. Okay. We're going to come southbound with you. You are going to start taking whacks at him. Okay. Okay, so if Quebec City itself doesn't destroy this archer, which they probably will between their city and the warrior. Yeah, it's gone, so it's probably not going to have that thing for us to do. Yeah, quest none. Boo earns. Oh boy, they got another unit out. Between the two of them, how much health does he have left? 52. They got 19 and 20 attacks, so it's only 39. So even if I take over the camp, he couldn't kill me, but it would be pretty freaking close. I was gonna say, if that camp didn't get taken over, we would have had a problem. So 31 hit points left. He can only do about 18 damage. It's not terrible. I'm saying that a lot too. Okay, so Jakarta is now friends with us, so they're providing us +2 food. So our city is, you can, okay, yeah, go south. Oh, it's just what I wanted to see. If you look here, 7 food. So even though we are purely production focused right now, we're down to 26 turns, which was up to like 100 and something, if you remember, a couple turns ago. Yes, let us work together. Excellent. So this is actually starting to look pretty nice. It's not going to be enough to kill me, but it's pretty freaking close. If I heal up, it'll be for... Is it for 5 or for 10? With a defensive stance. I hit for 16. If I get drill 2 and run into a forest, and then I'm gonna go drill 2 because I don't want to lose the promotion. If I ran to here, he wouldn't be able to hit me this turn or next turn. And then I'd have the turn to actually set up my defenses. Okay. They didn't attack him. Interesting. Okay. Seeing as America's not up here, I'm assuming he's down here somewhere. Let's see if we can find his borders. No longer ally. I knew that was coming. Good. Fortify. Take them out. just terrible. Okay, I don't like that at all. I guess we're gonna come around the mountain. You're gonna get barrage too. Oh, they better not spawn something in there like the turn, like next turn before I even actually get a chance to get in there. So, okay, so they're picking up 10 per turn. That's good to know. Okay, good. There's 75 gold, and now Prague and Kathmandu, sorry, gave us 50 influence, which are giving us what, +3 culture per turn for both. Yeah, so it's an extra 6 culture per turn. So now culture's gonna only take 11 turns. So this is what I'm I want to keep these 4 happy. I want them to be our allies for as long as possible. But for that, I'm gonna need way more money. So once I get a worker going, and I get this and this, because we have the happiness right now, because we're not really spreading out, I want to start selling these to them. And I could probably get them for a pretty penny. Let's check out the overview. So, okay, maybe not so much a pretty penny, but a penny. Napoleon's got 349. He's making 7 gold per turn. I'm not sure how long the deals last on this. I know on Epic, instead of Marathon, it lasts for 45 turns, and you can sell your resources for 340 gold flat out. Or it was it 9 or 12 gold per turn? It was either or, something like that. Or any combination that would kind of basically add up to that quantity. So I'm not really sure what the marathon one, the length on that one is. So that'll be interesting to kind of work out. Now that you're done that camp's done. So all the camps are pretty much done. So what I want to have him do is we're actually going to start having these guys come back home. That's going to be done in 4 turns. I think what I'm going to do now, I want to add a worker, get that done. Library is pointless, we're getting one with the Great Library. Walls I'm not concerned about. That technically will be nice once we get these improved. So until then, I'm not doing that. But I'm thinking what I want to do is go Stonehenge to the queue. And then do the pyramids for now. Just have it in queue. As things kind of come up that might be slightly more important, we'll kind of add those in as on first. I want to only throw the worker in front of the granary. I do want to get that granary built though. And actually what's going to end up happening is once I get philosophy, National College is actually going to take a first runner-up's place on the important things to build. There's another camp here. So actually on the way home, I'll take them out because we're the only ones around them. Okay, so there's nothing around here. So he's really got to be further down here. Let's come up here. Oh, fascinating. I love finding archers. Oh, in Paris, Napoleon has finally set up a second city. So they beat us to that race, but it's not like we couldn't. We totally could have built a second city, but I am far more interested in this, so I'm looking forward to the next turn. These guys didn't die, thank God. Let's get out of here. Bucharest, sorry. Culturally irrational. Irrational, yeah, not too far to maintain happiness for. So I'm not going to be concerning myself with them. Okay. Quebec City seek new riches. They've heard of wine. Well, I don't have any wine around. Bucharest and Bucharest. Okay. Not the big deal. Alright. Next turn.
Is the following trade of interest to you?
Yeah,
Very
sure.
well.
Why not? And I can kind of see. Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, this land just became 10 times more massive than I had.
Libraries are the shrine where all the relics of the ancient saints, full of true virtue, and that without delusion or imposture, are preserved and reposed.
Alrighty, so we got a free technology and a free library with that. But as I was saying, this island got 10 times bigger than I was initially assuming. Oh, he's got wine. Interesting. I wonder, like, they just want me to add wine to my trade route. So if I improve, actually I could probably find out how much a thing's going for.
Good day.
Washington, trade.
I'm listening.
He hasn't even improved his one yet, so Napoleon, you have anything improved yet? No. Of course not. William. Strategic resources. Well, congratulations. Not what I trying to find out. Okay. So hopefully he gets those things worked. He might not even have a worker. Or I guess he does. There's farms. He just hasn't. I don't know why he hasn't worked on that. Possibly he doesn't have calendar yet. That is possible. Just because it takes so many bloody turns. And if he went this route first, for some reason, he might not have unlocked calendar yet. Okay, so our free technology, we're going to get philosophy. We are going to learn that, get that out of here. And we're still working towards mathematics, drama, poetry, and then construction for possibly getting the terracotta army. And the lumber mills aren't terrible
There is
either.
only one good, knowledge, and one evil, ignorance.
Okay. So
The king's might is greater than human, and his arm is very long.
Thank you. Alright. So we've been playing for 114 turns. We just got the library completed. Add to queue. National College. Oracle. Yeah, I'm stocking up on wonders here. But that's the whole reason why we went for what we did. So, we'll get that worker done in the next 21 turns. National College will take 36. Then we'll finish off that granary, just so we can maintain food. Although, you know what? Granary is only... let me take a look. I took here. Okay, adds +2 food, which would be nice. However, it's this city is still probably growing faster than most other cities. Like Paris does have 4, I do realize. What's Washington at? 5. But like, look at the tiles. He's got 3 food, 3 food, 3 food. So he's improved his. Once I get my worker, though, I can start improving some. I guess that would increase production, but I can get these worked into 3 food tiles. So ultimately, I don't think I need the. No, not technologies. Not what I want. Okay. I don't think I need the granary right now, just because I am getting the extra food from Quebec and Jakarta, and as long as I keep them up, it'll be fine. If I happen to manage to make them allies even, I can get them both up. That's an extra +1 food each one, which would be basically the entire granary itself. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. Got all those kind of lined up, and oddly enough, this is actually going to cost less than these, surprisingly. I have no idea why. Cost less overall. But yeah, I think I'll throw the Oracle in before... no, never mind. Get our faith up so we can get that profit. Get us some workers so we can start improving our tiles. And then the free policy, because I doubt anyone else is up to this far in the thing anyways. And then from there... I'm not concerned about an army. I'm not nowhere near concerned about these guys coming after us or anything. Barbarians can kind of piss off. I got the Atlas coming back, the Spearman. You're healing up, but you're actually ultimately, let's get you back home. Yeah, you can slowly start taking him out, but then he's coming back home. So I want to have a ranged unit sitting in the city and the Spearmen on the outskirts. So any barbs that do come, we'll take care of them, defend our workers. And then from there, the wheel is about to unlock the watermill, and the watermill would definitely be better and more worth than the granary, because it's 2 food and 1 production. And we are built on a river, so we are able to build it, which is nice. I'd rather do that. And then on top of that, eventually we're going to get mathematics with the Hanging Gardens. So the Hanging Gardens is going to get queued up as well. So this is our game plan, folks. Worker, get started on a lot of these. At least get our resources lined up. Get these improved into quarries so we can increase our production even further, and then turn all these into farms. So that's our future plans. So what I'm gonna do is save the game here, and come back probably tomorrow, because I'm pretty sure I've been playing for well over an hour. Yeah, we will continue this next time. Take care.